on my cell phone and stream YouTube. I had to keep using my PC because if you don't get 50 subscribers, then you have to use your PC and you don't need to have that many subscribers. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, regardless. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys about what companies are doing and they've been doing for a while. It's called planned obsolescence. That's the reason why older generation phones, the battery gets depleted faster because Apple and Samsung both do firmware updates to make it so your battery is depreciated. And the reason why they do that is because they want you to get the newest phone that they have. That's the reason why you can't take batteries out of cell phones anymore and fix the phone yourself. Even if you try and get it professionally fixed, it's hard for them to do that without breaking the actual phone. So that's what planned obsolescence is. Basically, they're making these things not last as long. The perfect example is car parts. Instead of the car lasting for 20 plus years, they actually make the parts not last long enough so that you will have to buy it, at a later date, and it'll probably be more expensive. But that's even for the SD card expansion storage. You used to be able to get an SD card and just put it in your phone. Well, the reason why they got rid of that is so that you have to pay for storage monthly. And I'm talking about Apple, that you can't expand your storage and you have to pay the storage upgrade monthly payment or whatever. Anyway, so like I said, the companies make more money because we can't keep our old phones and we have to buy, the latest phone that they're selling, or get, a cheaper phone, but it's not going to be as powerful as, a Galaxy S25 Ultra. You know what I mean? And I mean, that goes the same for the game systems. Like the old game systems, you can't buy games anymore at a reasonable price. So a lot of GameCube games that are, what do you call it, rare, they're like $200 to $300 to $400. And I'm talking about Skies of Arcadia Legends. I'm talking about Simpsons Hit and Run, right? And the reason why these prices are so high is because these companies don't give you an ability to buy it. So of course, it's supply and demand. And you either buy it at a really high price or you just don't buy it at all. There's no in between, Um, I was told by someone that the virtual console for the Wii U, and 3DS, there is a way of re-downloading your purchases. I don't know if it's true. All my systems are modded, so I can't connect to their servers to even try and download my purchases from the virtual console. Anyway, if that is true, then my anger towards virtual console. Hello, how you doing? So I just want to let you know, I I basically finally got enough subscribers to go live on my phone. Usually I'm on my computer. Hi, how are you guys doing? Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And let me know an input, if you feel that I'm saying anything that's disingenuous or misinformation, because I don't, that's not my, goal. My goal is not misinformation. In fact, I found out that the Switch Pro controller does work on the Switch 2, so you don't have to get the Switch 2 Pro controller. So I thought that was cool, save some money. But they said the Switch 2 Pro controller is a lot more ergonomic and it has back buttons that you can program, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the stream. Definitely. I'm a gamer, right? I have every game system and I play games. And I'm trying to get people to understand that what Nintendo is doing is it's messing over old customers and new customers, because Tears of the Kingdom was $70 It's 90 now because you have to pay for the upgrade for fidelity and performance, and the DLC is not included in Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm just basing it off of new customers that have never played or bought the game. And then they added an ability to fix your weapons, right? Sorry, I'm shaking. Sorry. Hold on a second. I should use a tripod. I have a tripod. I'll use a tripod next time. But anyway, Tears of the Kingdom doesn't come with DLC, so that's an additional cost that you have to pay. And just because Nintendo is including certain games for free on the online expansion pass, when you don't pay the subscription, you're going to have to buy the downloadable content if you want it. So it's not like you're never going to pay for the downloadable content unless you don't care about it. You know, majority of the people have already beaten Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And that's what I don't like about the Switch 2. These aren't new games that cost so much to develop. These are old games that they're just upgrading the performance. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm shaking too much. I'm going to get my tripod. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless. Jesus saves. Oh, I don't even know how to end this. I'm used to PC, not the mobile. Anyway, I'm really excited to go mobile finally. Thank you for watching, guys.